Yeah, mine does that too. I start the stream and then I have to refresh the page to see that me hitting the start stream button even worked. It is what it is, as they say. Yeah, it looks like everything's waking. Everything's waking. Alright. Oh, this is blocking. This is not going to help at all. Absolutely not a help. A hindrance, actually, is the word I would use to describe this. There we go. Now we're better. Now we're better-ish. Anyway. Hello, everybody. Hello, Night Fiend. We're napping. We're having an EP. So we have finished Amber Ring. 3 Lightwardens down. And finding out that all that sucking up all that light maybe it's not that good for us. Something's wrong, we're cracking. Right now it's time to wake up because you gotta go to sleep. Come on, up we go. Wake up, it's time to go to bed. Why'd you wake me? Leave me on the couch. Anyway. There we go. Oh no, is everything alright? You don't seem quite yourself. Am I peeking? No, I'm not. I'm in a little bit, hang on. There it is, perfect. Perhaps a hot meal and a freshly made bed will improve matters. Your room is ready. Retire. If in need of anything, pray do not hesitate to call. It's our room. It's Ardbert. Or Shoebill. Nope, Ardbert. Why did you stay behind?
And sometimes the dead would rather not be disturbed. But enough about me. What of Armor Rang?
We describe the armor ring. Such an awkward temperature.
I see. Minfilia's gone then. Which means the reason I must suffer this purgatory shall forever remain a mystery.
Oh no, we're turning into Rice Krispies.
What's the matter? Are you all right? What just happened?
Something Minfilia said to me.
Minfilia said my time had not yet come. That I still had a role to play. Not even the most valiant heroes can stand alone. No, it couldn't be. There's only one hero in this room, and it is not me. I'm just a shadow, cursed to wander.
Pouty. Ardbert laughed. Crystal legs are doing the pleading animation in front of the door.
Forgive the intrusion, but Minfilia, that is, Reen, and the others were asking after you.
Haven't even napped yet.
Is everything all right?
Cracking.
That pain again. And did it pass? Thank goodness for that. I would not wish to see you suffer.
Well, then close the door.
Though I know only too well how much you have suffered on our behalf in recent days. Indeed, I have no right to impose upon you further. Nevertheless, I must ask one thing of you. That you survive this, no matter what. When the dust settles, you must return to your world, for the battles to come and the wars yet unwon.
Rhymed, so I guess we have to do it.
Lightwarden is all that stands between us and victory. There is still much we must do to prepare, but for now, I will see if there is aught that may remedy the strange affliction which plagues you.
None of these are asshole-ish. Alright, let's see. Will your work finally be done?
Yes, I believe it will. Once the tyranny of light is ended, the people of the Crystarium will be safe, and the future that must be shall come to pass. I'll not keep you from your rest any longer. Take as much time as you like.
What happened to the others asking for me? I guess he forgot. I was about to say, yeah, that's a Heavensward book because it was signed by Edward de Forton. No, this isn't right. We need to be later, after the liberation of Alamigo, perhaps. It's a gun-toting compatriot. Please tell me you finished. We have to go. They'll be upon us any moment. Very well. Where to next, then? Let's just worry about getting out of the city and pray the airship is still in one piece. Anywhere we go from here will just be more of the same. Sound of that last one. I reckon the Knight's 12 might be the Knight's Rubble now. Cheeky. Is there nothing else we can do? Look around you. This isn't war. It's a sickness, and it's spread to every corner of Eorzea. The city-states are in disarray, and by all accounts, the Far East's faring no better. There'll be nothing left of us when this war is over. This world is beyond saving. Never tire of that story. When the hero swoops in astride a white dragon to save the little girl. Could die happy knowing someone like that was still around. Indeed, but not today. Not while our message remains undelivered. The static fuzz of the scene transition. We will find her. And throw wide the gates. And then screw up and pick everyone else first. He's trying his best. He's trying his best. The line will say him if you're a male warrior of light. In which case it could be about Estinian. What a peculiar dream. Shoe bill. Oh, damn it. Ever since we've discussed the concept of of pajamas, like every time there's a scene like that you're just asleep in your full plate armor, I'm just like, man, Baldur's Gate 3, just steal that. Steal that idea. What do we got today? Of the Sunless Sea. They lay down flat. You do. What's interesting is, no, not that. It's other side. There are multiple sleep poses in the game. That you have to choose from. So like, you could be like this. This one bothers the hell out of me. Just the rogue stomach sleeper. Can't even get something like that. You just lie down in cutscenes. They make 3 of these things, and you get none of them. Oh, it's a Vauthry. Mr. Cheshire, I trust you had a pleasant rest. While you're ensconced in your chamber, a message arrived for you from the Exarch. He bids you to come to the Ocular. Wherever your duties may take you next, I shall pray for your safe return. May the night keep you. Yep, pretty good. Yeah, there you are. I don't feel like walking today. Yes, let me in. Let me in!
There you are. May I assume you've had your fill of rest?
Stoic nod. Ooh, firm nod.
That is well.
Resolute nod.
Now that we are all present, let us speak of our plan. Thus far, we have vanquished 4 Lightwardens, restoring night to much of Northrend. Only one remains, that of Kholusia, and with Reen to guide us, I am certain we will find it.
We're so close now. If we can just take care of this one last warden, we'll rob the Sin Eaters of their final foothold and drive them out of Northrend once and for all. It will be a new beginning for the First, a chance for the people to rebuild their world.
In short, a prize worth fighting for.
And in thus delivering the First from destruction, so too shall we unsow the seeds of the 8th umbral calamity.
Do you hear? Your dreamed of rejoining is in jeopardy. Are you sure you're not tempted to intervene?
So it is fun. Every time you kill a Lightwarden when he's around, he gives you a nice look. Anyway, no talking.
You labor under the misapprehension that vanquishing the Sin Eaters is tantamount to saving the world. It is not. In truth, you only delay the inevitable, lengthening your fleeting lives by the smallest of margins. 'Twould be churlish of me to deny you this small concession, close as we've become. Foolish and misguided though you are not without charm. Each and every one of you is possessed of a noble heart. When the weak want for succor, you do not hesitate to provide it. Alas, your nobility is short-sighted. You think only of the problem in front of your nose. A limitation of your ephemeral existence.
Our lives may seem short and insignificant to the likes of you, but one does not need to be an eternal being to achieve lasting change.
If I may stop you there, I do not claim that we Ascians are special. That is another misconception. In the beginning, everyone lived nigh for eternity. Such was the natural order of things. But like so much else, this was taken from you. You won't object if I borrow your plaything? In the distant past, when the world was one and whole, a great calamity threatened all life. It began without warning. The very laws of the star were warped and broken, and chaos swiftly spread throughout the land. Faced with annihilation, we sought to imbue the star with its own will. Thus was Zodiac born, and by his power was order restored. Ere long, however, thankless fools began to fear that Zodiac's might was too great, and so they conjured another to keep him in check. Your own dear Hydaelyn.
And the two beings waged war until, with a single devastating blow, Hydaelyn unmade Zodiac, scattering his being across space and time. So you told us in the Katana Ravel.
Yes. And there began our woes, with Hydaelyn's blow and all that it wrought. As a counterbalance to Zodiac, Hydaelyn was created with the power to enervate her foe. This singular ability strikes not at such banal things as flesh, but everything that defines the target, diluting its existence. For example, were she to strike you? Two individuals, identical in appearance yet reduced in all respects. Strength, intelligence, the soul itself, all is halved. Do you see? This self-same fate befell not only Zodiac, but the very star. Only 3 were fortunate enough to escape the sundering, me being one of them. When I beheld the shattered remnants of our home, I knew deepest despair. The inhabitants of these 14 fragments were feeble, frail and foolish, oblivious to their imperfection, ignorant of their past. Malformed creatures thrashing blindly about. Pitiful, disturbing, depressing. So, we took it upon ourselves to rejoin the worlds. But in our eagerness and, I confess, our ignorance, we erred and made a useless void of the 13th. It was only afterwards that we discovered a connection twixt source and shard. A flow of energy that maintains elemental balance. And thus did we arrive at our time-honored modus operandi.
From a purely Ascian standpoint, it could be said that what you seek to do is only logical. But that would be to ignore the immeasurable destruction wrought with each rejoining. You have murdered millions, and this we cannot condone.
By your fragmented existence, you continue to give rise to tragedies far crueler than any calamity. But yes, moral relativism and all that. Case in point, I do not consider you to be truly alive, ergo, I will not be guilty of murder if I kill you. Oh, don't look at me like that. You for whom I have only the highest expectations. A vaunted hero of the Source, 7 times rejoined. Long have I awaited one who might brave a path of lesser tragedy. A resilient soul able to endure the necessary pain. I dare to hope that my wait is over. So, finish your task and slay the Lightwarden. Make proof of your usefulness, and then we may speak again.
Forgive me, my lord, but this could not wait.
Speak freely, Captain.
Our informant in Kholusia sends word of unusual activity in Eulmore. It appears their forces are entrenching themselves at key points throughout the city, making ready for an attack by all indications.
An intriguing use of resources. I rather doubt Lord Vauthry is concerned for the safety of his citizens.
You think he's harboring the Lightwarden inside the city walls? Even if he does have some means of controlling the Sin Eaters, wouldn't that be a little risky?
Risky or not, if there is even a chance the Warden is hiding there, we will need to act fast. The longer we wait, the better prepared the Eulmorans will be.
Agreed. See to your preparations then and make for Kholusia. God's willing, this hunt will be the last. Let us see it through to the end.
We should begin by assembling in right. There we may assess the situation in Eulmore and decide how best to proceed.
All right. So that's a big old lore dump for us. Also, probably one of my more favorite lines. Case in point, I do not see you as alive, so if I kill you, I do not commit murder. Goes a long way to describe their mindset. Alright, it's time, buddy. Yes, did my lesson provoke thought, giving rise to further questions? 3 of you escaped the sundering, but what of those who didn't? Why, their very beings are divided into 14, of course. Yet by our power, we unsundered Ascians may rise up one of their fragments to their original office. But I suppose this in itself bears explaining. So, the names by which you know us are not, in fact, our names. Be it Elidibus or Lahabrea or Igiorham, all are titles of office. And when an office is vacated, it may be filled by another. Over the eons, I have overseen several changings of the guard among our sundered brethren. And in such instances, the vacant title ordinarily goes to another fragment of the self-same soul. while it is by no means impossible to raise up wholly unrelated individuals, 'tis we who fervent entreaties brought forth Lord Zodiac, whose souls he claimed in the beginning, who make the truest servants. So if we were to defeat all the Ascians of the Source, then none would remain to raise up new Ascians, and our kind would eventually fade from existence. You would like that, wouldn't you? Well, feel free to dream. 'Tis no crime to do so. Let me say this again. What is your true name, then? There may come a day where I reveal my true name to you, but this is not it. Of course, you may well die none the wiser, but life is full of such disappointments. Alright, and then if you say nothing. Yes, nothing of value. How you doing? You've not spoken for a while, have we? Not since the aftermath of the Eater's attack. Rest assured, I am fully recovered, and will do my utmost to support you and your fellow warriors of darkness. How about you? Your condition is unchanged? Good. If you can but hold out until the end of the coming battle, I'm confident we'll find a remedy for your affliction. Misplaced confidence. Yes, there is, it is also interesting thinking back from Endwalker, a lot of the stuff that they built upon here. Oh, I'm walking. We don't walk. We don't walk. We ride! What? Oh. Just here with the box, are we? That's all. Yeah, you're over there overlooking this. You got something for me? Nope. There you are, Viola. The others have gone ahead to reconnoiter Gate Town. We are to follow shortly. It's been a while, is it not, since the two of us infiltrated Eulmore? Since we faced Lord Vauthry, and I felt such fury as I've never felt before. His actions were unconscionable, of course, and any abhorrence I felt for him entirely justified. Yet mingled with my rage there was something else. At first I was unsure what it was, but in the course of our struggles I found the answer. In Vauthry's self-righteousness and his absolute belief that he and he alone is the cure to the world's ills, I saw a reflection of myself, and it brought the memories of all my past follies flooding back. Keep in mind, it has been some time for them. I mean, only a year for the twins, but still. He is the vainglorious, ignorant fool I once was, and having shared in his affliction, I feel duty-bound to open his eyes to the truth. Whether he will accept it with the good grace I did is another question. Did we sense the Lightwarden? This aura is different. Perhaps if we were a little closer. Time we are on our way in any case, let us join our comrades in Gate Town. As a precaution, let me ask you to go first. Closer to Eulmore, the more I worry that Reen may be recognized. If you see any prying eyes along the way, pray encourage their owners to look elsewhere. Stoic nod. Alright, well. Oh, we gotta talk to 3 people. Oh wait, you're Luik. Ah, that's the Cardinal Sin quest. Cardinal Servant. Cardinal what? Virtue. That's the damn word. What am I doing here? Let's get out of here. Let's bounce. Don't do it, Island Rail. It knew better. It's good. It's a delirious youth. He hailed the civilian, but he's not spawned and continues his incoherent rambling. He's so agitated. you're wearing the event dress. The thing's worth a pretty penny. Lord Vauthry, we hear, we obey. Ah! Ho, ho, ho. Goodbye. Bonk. Yeah, 82's hitting a little different than it was before. Oh, actually, hang on a minute. We're not that far off, are we? Yeah, 77. A lot of that's the gear. Looking right at it. Actually, you're a little off to the left. What do you want? Long live Lord Vauthry. Cool. Always read quest items. Always read item descriptions. My single favorite one has to be in the Manderville series. I had to like really have a moment and let that hit. Everybody's freaking out. What do you got around, Jay? Our mission hath begun on a strange note. Good of you to join us. I was debating whether to warn you, but it's too late now. I take you notice people behaving strangely along the path. It's more of the same here. Shtola and Alice are investigating as we speak. Let's wait and see what they have to say. Night roll, please. Yeah. Go talk to the quest giver. The gears are clearly turning in Urianji's mind. Why don't you ask him what he makes of all this? What's your thought? Ooh, A Feast of Lies. What a quest title. No, not the Femro.
Strange. Passing strange. By their behavior, we may safely assume that they are under Vauthry's mind control. Yet the extent of the effect seemeth to vary dramatically between subjects. It is far too pronounced to be attributed simply to the vagaries of innate magical resistance.
Curiouser and curiouser. We met with no trouble en route. My thanks for securing the way. But given the state of the townsfolk, I see we were never in any danger of being recognized.
What can you tell us from here?
I sense a powerful eater in the uppermost reaches of the city. But there's something different about it. Its light is impure.
I don't know if the junglers have custom outfits.
We need to
I'd have to look at it again.
Oh, so that one's Alfino. Well, unless you're triplets.
Kaishir, what are you doing here?
While I was scouting the area, I noticed a suspicious figure skulking about. So I accosted him, only to have him call me Alfino. I thought it best to
It's
bring
Red
him along.
Alphino.
You see, that informant who's been feeding secrets to the Crystarium, it's me. See, after you saved my life in Eulmore, I thought about going somewhere far away, but I couldn't just leave, not without paying you back. So I decided to stay here, keep an eye on things, and whenever I spotted something strange, I shared it with your friends.
That took no small amount of courage. Well done.
I assume you saw what happened here.
Right, so an airship flew in a bit ago, and not long after, Vauthry starts ranting and raving. You could hear him from all the way out here. Geezer was doing his nut. shouting and screaming like someone had nicked his pie.
It is like the airship bore the soldiers sent to thwart our efforts in our meringue.
So eventually the yelling dies down, and then this hot, sticky wind comes blowing through. Now that's when everyone went funny. Not everyone but me. Well, me and a couple of newcomers, though even they started mumbling about Vauthry after a while. Not as bad as the rest, mind you.
Newcomers.
There's something I need Reen to see.
Ta-da!
This was among the townfolk's food stores.
Oh, that's just Meol. Eulmore doles the stuff out.
No, it couldn't be. I know what it is. It's Sin Eater. Meal is made out of Sin Eater.
So it is. In limited quantities, it may have little effect on an average individual. Yet if one were to consume it regularly, over a period of several years, I suspect it would do far, far more than merely nourish the body.
That Vauthry wieldeth power over Sin Eaters is known. Could it be that those who partake of their flesh do thereby render themselves susceptible to his influence? It would serve to explain why the town's newer arrivals succumbed less quickly than those raised on a diet of meal.
He's been rounding up Sin Eaters and feeding them to people, altering them mouthful by mouthful, all to stop them answering back. There are desperate souls out there killing themselves to escape turning. This is unforgivable. An atrocity.
These Sin Eaters. What if they are not simply rounded up? Do you remember what we were told when first we came to the city? Many enter, but none leave.
Oh.
Let us put an end to it. To this paradise built upon the bones of the poor. Vauthry's deeds are beyond justification. Beyond forgiveness. Evil.
It's highly probable that the Lightwarden is waiting for us somewhere in there, and I'm all for going after it. But our enemies know our faces. They know that we are coming, and they will not let us through without a fight. Like it or not, the time for stealth is past. Now, my friend, if you would be so good as to lead the charge.
We're leading the charge. So the implications of this are as follows. The people in Eulmore, in the town, who have been carefully chosen, are eating well, eating nicely, also eating good food. People in Gate Town, who are fighting for scraps, were given Meol by the Eulmorans as a way of gathering people out there to help search for talent, and then as a contingency plan, this. Also, there was when we were in Eulmore, there was a little quest line that we were helping to look for a lost servant, and we found the servant, and they were super scared because they couldn't really sing again, and that was the whole reason they're there, and they didn't want to get thrown out. And the master comes and basically says, I'll put in a good word for you and we can both ascend together. Now you have an idea of what ascension is. Anyway. Unshakable sense of foreboding. You're likely to encounter Ranjit again. Thancred, don't read the script. Eulmore's eminently defensible cities you doubtless gleaned during your visit. When I last set foot inside its walls, I almost mistook it for dear old Limsa, but it's full of unpleasant surprises, all of which is a long way to saying, be on your guard. Most level of the city houses Vauthry's chambers. He must keep the warden close. Accurate. That Vauthry should so brazenly exert his influence over the people bespeaks of his desperation. Shaking with fury, but fine. Meol is Sin Eater, wicked white. We all scoffed the stuff without a second thought. Bitter greens and bony fish I go by on doesn't seem as bad no more. Alright, let's... Time for duty. When we step through the gates, we shall find not the place of hedonistic pleasure we remember, but a battlefield. If you're prepared for this, then let us sally forth. Sally forth? Yes.
I can feel it. A dark presence in my domain. Ah! It's them! The villains who would sow chaos in my perfect paradise! Keep them away from me! I command you! Keep them away!
Ooh, his voice broke there.
Long live Lord Vauthry.
I love it when they reuse the shambling zombie animation.
He would use his own people as shields.
This area is older than Gate Town. There are bound to be far more civilians under Vauthry's control. But they do not act of their own free will, and we must not harm them.
As if we ever would. Press on with Alphano. We'll hold off the civilians and join you as soon as we can.
Non-lethal katana. Up. Up, still more, still more. There you go. Off to the next wall! Avoid harming them whenever possible. This is non-lethal weaving. Alright, there we go. I mean, we could be Veroni catching them. It's entirely possible. Door open.
Pay me back later.
Oh. Alright, what are you wearing? That is a custom outfit of some sort. The might be the Daystar. I think, yeah, I think it's they have some custom shit there. There we go. I'll break your funny bone. Hilarious. It could potentially, if it's existing stuff, it could be the bunny outfits from the Gold Saucer. If it's stuff that exists. They have, the legs have fish netting like that. They're dead or sorted with. It's the Aether Eye. It's the Ranjit.
You will find my master in his chamber. But only should you kill me this day, and you will not.
Why do you go so far? He just shut us down. He's not allowed to have story.
You may think me under his spell, but I uphold Lord Vauthry's ideals of my own volition. Man is an inherently flawed creature. In his vain pursuit of righteousness, he but sows the seeds of future conflict. But have I chosen to place my hopes upon he who has transcended men, upon he who is unbound by the vagaries of conscience. But enough talk. I am a soldier, and you are my...
Enough talk. How about you?
Come, let us settle this once and for all.
Oh, you reset it for me. How nice of you. Oh, there it is. Oh, I went off. Crap, I'm gonna die. I did it. I went in too early. I can do. Oh, yeah, I have to do the whole thing again. That's my fault. In the back of my mind, I went to alt-right, and I'm just like, as soon as one goes off, you have to dash it immediately and get the other one. I'm like, why didn't you just watch? Doesn't matter. All right, I'll just run through this real quick.
Long live
Uh-huh.
Lord Vauthry.
He would use...
Yes, he would.
But
As if. Press on.
Super quick. Oh, no. Oh, I know what I did wrong. That's fine. Off we go.
May the 12 guide you.
Emma. Who are you targeting? Come on. That one. Why are you targeting yourself? Come on. Come on. Come on. Fidget.
Show's over. I'll break your funny bone.
Emma. Oh, I should have killed the other one to see what they said. Doesn't matter. So I'm guessing that you don't get knocked back immediately into the explosion in case you panic and you get knocked back into the wrong place because this is a duty. Okay. So it's knock back, wait. Alright. Tell you, if you're a summoner, that's not a problem at all. You're just sitting in the back anyway. Doesn't matter. Yes, yes, yes. At the ham.
You will find.
Yes, Sire Milk, I know. You are an inspiration.
But
what?
You may...
Blah blah blah. But enough talk.
Let us settle this once and for all.
I got experience for killing for beating those guys. Infinite XP glitch. Oh, he did the out first and then the in. Interesting. Well, no. This, no, that, then this. Okay, there we go. Good. I need to get out of the habit of doing that. You gotta cast the dot on the second Midgari. Alright. So here, and then we wait, and then we move. Yeah, this is not difficult. Oh, we just eat it? Oh no, we have to hit this Thunder Sphere. Come on. That's not the Thunder Sphere. Please target the Thunder. Oh, we're just gonna eat it. Alright, fine. I thought I hit that. Eat a serpent.
I knew they would come after me. Their depraved methods.
Nope. Come on, come on, come on. Hello, by the way.
You got this, Splinter. You have 20 minutes to kill these 4 enemies. You'll be fine.
I actually screwed this up because I was doing mechanics too fast before. It's my second time through
Oh,
it.
wait. Oh, shit.
He gets a custom death animation because he's cool. No, yeah, there was the moment where there's fire, there's big fire AoEs, and there's a knockback. And so I'm thinking alt-right, that you're knocked back and then you have to immediately dodge in. So then I dodge into a Venn diagram and blow up.
Whoops.
Big whoops. Oh, and then I had trouble targeting something in the fight, and I thought I was gonna have to do it a third time, but thankfully the failed mechanic there didn't immediately kill me. Anyway.
Good to see you came in just in time.
Goodbye. Goodbye, cool character. Fun fact, now we get to look out for Ranjit on the source. And everywhere else. Add him to the list of NPCs that they can just drop into any situation for fun. But anyway, we figured out that Silent Green is people. Obviously, we got to that point if we're in Eulmore. And Emet Selch did his Sundering of the Source lore dump, so we're getting all the good stuff this stream.
I was hoping they killed the stream on my own soon enough so that we could get to that dump, but we took a bit longer. The trials were a mixed bag.
Yeah, well, I mean, if I saw you got Endsinger, that took you over 10 minutes.
Yeah, it kind of sucked because the second last one I got was Ravana again, and it put me at 18 points left to get the upgrade, so I had to do another one. Although it was kind of funny because when I was doing Ravana, somebody who was doing Ravana currently jumped into my chat.
Oh, cool!
It was talking about his character was Bacon Bits. He was talking about how Bacon Bits is a cool guy. And I think it may be because he was typing in the chat and was not focusing, but then Ravana did the knockback and he flew off the map, and it's kind of funny.
Ah, beautiful. That's somebody who checks adventure portraits. That's a cool dude. I endorse Bacon Bits. Bacon Bits is in fact a cool guy. You always like knowing it.
Check plates. I keep forgetting. There's so many cases where I do it and I get disappointed because I right click and it's like it's not been made.
No. There's my least favorite one is you cannot access due to privacy restrictions. So they made it and you can't see it. I'm just clawing at the door. I'm like, let me in. I understand why they put that in, but it's very upsetting. But anyway, congratulations. I'm assuming it's 1,500 reds.
Yes, the final step is 1,500 reds, and it's just going to be 1,500 for everyone afterwards.
Yup. Okay, so that's the pattern. I'm mostly okay with that.
I kind of wanted another way to get a different set of points that you could then just cash in, so that it's not just doing the tombstone grind. But it is what it is.
Yeah, if the God, the first step is so heinous.
I didn't mind the first step, but that's because of who I am and the free time I had available.
Yeah, well, you were balls deep in Occult Crescent anyway, so you just did it you basically did it passively. Which is the way that's the intended route. I feel like that's what they did in playtesting, and they're like, "Yep, these are the drop rates. Seems good. Ship it." What about people who don't do ship it? Okay. Anyway,
that would imply Square Enix does any Square playtesting in Final Fantasy 14.
There could always be more. I'll say that, but there's enough refinement of these things that it's not a complete disaster. But anyway, nice tin, by the way. Okay.
Yeah, I keep losing these streaks because my sleeping pattern keeps going out of whack.
Up to the throne room. Oh, it is just good scene after good scene.
Lord Vauthry! Your reign of tyranny is at an end. For too long you have preyed upon the desperation of the poor. Now you will answer for the suffering you have caused.
See it.
And if you harbor even a shred of remorse, I beseech you to use your powers to redress the balance for the future of all in Norvrent.
No, it can't be. This is wrong. It's wrong. The Warden, it's not just a Sin Eater. It's a man.
Remorse? For the future of all? What nonsense is this? There is no justice but mine. No future but mine. No will but mine. It is preordained. I was born to deliver this wretched world.
Ah.
Me? Unseated? No. It's impossible. Inconceivable. Absurd. I am a great and wise king. Greatest and wisest. I reign from on high. I will not be brought low by maggots like you! Ah! Oh, yes, of course. I can begin again. Rebuild my paradise. Once I finish my dinner.
Eat the fork.
Oh God, no. Stop him. Thancred, stop him.
Bless his roundness. Those tiny wings. Oh my God.
Where did...
Oh, sorry, FNO.
In the heavens?
Did Vauthry do that?
How do we get up there? I don't have an unlocked flying yet.
Wait. That is Mount Gulg, the highest peak in Kholusia. It lies on the other side of a sheer cliff, and much as I wish it were otherwise, it is beyond our reach for now. But even if it weren't, there are people here who need our help.
Oh, Alphino.
Please, even if it's only to tend to their wounds.
Be quick about it. I want to fight.
Thank you.
I don't know if it will work, but if Vauthry's hold over the people is rooted in light, I might be able to reverse its effects. Will you let me try?
Of course. We'd be grateful for any help you can provide.
Well then, if it's decided, let's all get to work.
Ooh, Warrior of Light's not having it. Oh, it's such a cool, such a well shot scene. That's a
wallpaper.
Dude, I was gonna say that.
Oh shit! I just jumped in.
You jumped, man. I can't even be mad.
Like a dragoon, I just jumped.
He just jumped in,
and just
right
stole it from it.
Oh look, everybody's fine.
By the way, rewatching that scene, I think I had the same stupid joke that came into my head that I did the last time I watched the scene. But when Vauthry is slamming his hands down, and then the camera angle is just you above him, and his ass is pointing at the entire party, my brain immediately went, somebody must have edited diarrhea coming out during that scene. Somebody must have on the internet. I actually think I had the exact same joke come to my mind, and I think I might have said the exact same thing all those years ago when that scene played.
There's a shit post out there somewhere. I guess in this case, literally, but. Alright, let's just doing things. Anything? No. Everybody's just sort of mentally recovering. Man could get me. Seeing that Rin is indeed able to reverse the effects of Vauthry's influence, even as we speak, she tends to the afflicted in turn. The problem being, there's no end to them. We're trying to provide relief we can to those who are waiting, and would appreciate your help if you're willing. Gotta help. We're the Warrior of Light. Gotta help. Yeah, get out to the edge right Eulmore.
He really teased you with this. It was so fucking long.
Oh. It makes sense in the story here.
Mm-hmm.
I will complain to no end when we get to Endwalker. There's the American Psycho, why isn't it possible? Why not, you stupid bastard meme?
Yeah, that's extremely appropriate for that fucking Aetherite.
It's right there. We're friends with Vitra. Why can't we attune? Sorry, it's an emergency situation. Cut! I will call the mayor of this town over and have him kick your ass, and then I will attune. Sorry, we can't let you attune. Why? Why not? Ugh. Have it be broken. Like the House of the Fears, it's literally lying on the floor in pieces. Yeah, you're not attuning to that. Oh my goodness. By the way, fast forward, I don't know, 6 months from now, I'll be making this exact same speech. I hope you like reruns.
Dude, I think a lot of this stream is just reruns. We end up talking about a lot of things we're about to come see. And then we get there and we're just like, hey, we're just going to talk about this again.
We're going to complain about it again. If I had more time in my hands, I would parse through the entirety of these MSQs and then just make a clip show of every single time you go off on a bender about Dawn Trail before we go to Dawn Trail.
Oh man.
So like when we're standing in front of the ship with Vuklamot to go to the expansion, I'll be like, and now a brief interlude. There's just a chain of all of our rants and ravings about Dawn Trail before we got there, just shoehorned into the last year.
What I might do just for the bit, I might buy a phone book and put it next to the mic and then just flip through it and pretend it's my list of complaints.
Jesus. Nah, it'll be fun. It'll be good. Also, we have Endwalker. I was watching you fight Endsinger again, and you're just like it's so Final Fantasy. It hurts. Just like, yeah, it is. Endwalker is like one of the best endings.
Yeah, they
So
had
good.
a lot of opportunities to fumble it. And I thought they were going to, actually. I was a bit concerned, but they stuck the landing extremely well.
So good. Ultima Thule and all that, and like in retrospect, like in the moment, I'm sort of just like, the phone books do exist, but you have to go out of your way to get them. Like they don't hand them out like they used to. Even so much, even like, I don't know, like even before the pandemic, I feel like every 6 months they'd hand you a phone book. That's not a thing anymore. But yeah, like in the moment, I was sort of like, you know, Endsinger, like literally the first time we meet the final boss is when we face the final boss. Like, well, obviously, we'll get into the whole Meteon thing later, like much later. but yeah, just everything. Anyway, Thancred has attacked me. Remember, you're playing Shadowbringers, dumbass. Anyway.
Yeah, we're playing the Agile Better one of the two. Let's go.
That is. Endwalker, I'd say Endwalker is the one you have to think about. But you only think about it for 5 seconds. You're like, yeah, Shadowbringers is better. Heaven's Word, you think about it for 3 seconds. You're just like, oh, but I was like, oh, right, never mind. Shadowbringers is better. So the Endwalker patch content, actually I was talking about this with Tatsu. It might be a lot more tolerable in sequence.
Okay.
We'll get there, but 6.1 and 6.2, very nice. And then the problems with 3, 4, and 5 are pacing. And the fact that there's just not enough content to fit 3 patches of MSQ.
Yes, it's I mean, I have issues with 6.5. By the time we get there, there's something that majorly bothers me, but the pacing is the problem. There's very little that happens, and then we get blue balled into having to retreat.
Yeah, so
repeatedly, and it's fucking annoying, especially when we feel like we've done next to nothing and have to leave.
I think that if we were to just do it all in sequence. Also, something I want to pay closer attention to, because Endwalker was the first patch content that I went through that was current. I am interested how much shorter the patch content is going to feel compared to the Stormblood patch content, compared to the Heavensward patch content, in terms of like the length of the quests. Because thinking back on it, it feels like it was pretty quick, but that was also, you just ravenously ate it all up in a couple of days. Meanwhile, when you're doing the MSQ, you're sort of just, the whole thing's there, you're just eating it at your own pace. Anyway. Dream Powder. Thancred, thank you for keeping me back on track. Administering to the enthralled to keep them calm until they can receive proper attention. Those afflicted are scattered all over the city. 3 people? An unspecified number of people. Da 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 da. It's Thoaric. Oh, dude. Oh, he's already napping. You don't need me. There it is. Developed at the crystalline mean is how it's They're not always funny. Nappies. Oh, hey! The art of attendance back. Ah, that's a nice tie back. Medicine help her rest. She awaits treatment, you say. Oh, thank you so much. Since you began acting strangely, I did not know what to do. Maybe everybody did eat the meal then. Oh, hi. Oh, I guess we're not giving you powder. You're just standing there. Not everybody gets powder. Sorry, we only have so much powder. Regar Swimmer is judging me for passing by that person. Look, we've got to find the quest relevant people and sprinkle. You and Dondon. One of the bonded citizens attacked me and it hurt. He's silly. Ah. It's a free citizen. Ah, where did you fly to, my sweet canary? So, okay, yep, it's all the people that we talked with. And he's here, but his sweet canary got ascended as the plot had implied. Alright. Hey, ran read through powder, people. We gave him pocket sand. Off you go. Yes, yes. I'll go and see to the wounded. Yeah, and if you find other enthralled citizens, yes. She got this power from Ophelia, she has to use it. I actually don't want to give her a hard time, she earned it. She earned her teenage protagonist.
You're going to be all right.
I think that's the last of them.
We've done all we can for the wounded. As for the rest...
Peas and carrots, peas and carrots, peas and carrots.
Aren't you Alphino? The painter boy? What in the world is going on? Did something happen to us?
Let me handle this.
All you. Off to give a rousing speech.
Citizens of Eulmore, what I'm about to tell you will come as a shock. Indeed, you may be loath to believe it, but if you trust the evidence of your senses, it is my hope that you will listen and accept the truth, unpalatable though it may be. Vauthry is a sin eater. Everything he offered, everything he promised, was a lie.
Camera goes up, fades to black, and the camera comes back in and fades down. Oh no, we just have a hard cut. This dramatic impact of the scene. There's no time for fading down.
They're not taking it well, and who could blame them?
Are you saying we were Vauthry's puppets all this time?
When you attacked us, you were not yourselves. That much is true. But your conduct prior to that moment was your own. Vauthry's unnatural charisma does not absolve you of all responsibility.
There's some.
Of your own free will, you came to this city and gave yourselves over to its pleasures. And in the course of this, if you mistreated those less fortunate than you, then that too was of your own free will. It is not for me to judge you, but for your victims, for history, for your conscience. You have dreamed a twisted dream, but now you are awake. You may yet share this world of ours. Join with us and each other, that we might begin anew. We've lost so many already. We dare not lose any more. I have said my piece. My thanks for giving me the chance. There is nothing more to be done here. Let us go after Vauthry.
Is there anything we can do to help? You risked your lives to bring us to our senses, and I, for one, hope to repay that debt. Begin anew, as you said.
Vauthry has fled to Mount Gulg, and we mean to pursue him. Do any of you know the way?
The only way to Mount Gulg is over the Bright Cliff. Have you an airship?
Oh, that British.
We will contemplate flight only as a last resort. Were we to come under attack whilst airborne, we would have little hope of defending ourselves. If at all possible, we would prefer to travel by land. Is there a way?
Well, the ladder is the only way up and down the cliff, but it hasn't moved in a long time. In the old days, it was operated by the mining folk who lived at the top. But after the flood, it saw less and less use, and when Lord Vauthry took control, it was abandoned altogether.
So we somehow need to get the ladder working again.
It moves by means of a talos, if that's any help. But good luck repairing that.
Talos? Did someone say Talos? You know all about them, don't you, dearest? If anyone can get this lift moving, it's you.
Ah, the chais.
Well, perhaps. But see here.
Oh, yes. If you want the golem restored, you may leave it to my husband. For he happens to be the heir to Daedalus Stoneworks, foremost makers of Talos, whose contracts include the renowned mining venture of Armoreng.
It's been years and years since I had anything to do with it. I can't just pick up a hammer and set to work.
You can't?
No, that's not what I... It's just... All right, I will take a look at the Talos. But beyond that, I make no promises. Those with strong backs, come with me. I'll need help dragging the damn thing out of the storehouse.
I love China's character. He's sort of just
Well done, brother.
roused from a years-long torpor and slowly has to remember that he was a badass once.
Come, my friend. We have work to do.
We have work to do. Every time that word is we get the Eulmore music. The only real reason to liberate Eulmore is the town music. All the story stuff's nice too, I guess. Anyway. Yeah, anytime somebody says we have work to do in any medium, I just imagine it coming from the powerful vocal cords of Christopher Lee as Saruman. It's one of those phrases that are just, it's just taken. Anyway, you have a quest for me. Ladder situated in north and west of right. Off we go. I need a few more seconds for this song, guys. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry at all. I have no regrets. Too good! That's your side quest. I'll pick you up later. I'm trying to think of when.
What were you trying to remember?
When you have to finish the Cardinal Virtue quest, because I know that you need a solid from Ardbert. You need like a piece of them, and the two of them together somewhere in the last zone. Oh, we'll get there.
Oh, we'll get there, all right.
Oh, we'll get there. Oh, yeah, I might. I guess what I'm trying to do in my head is figure out when I can just binge the whole thing and have it locked in and ready to go. And I think that you don't. I think that like right before you do Mount Gulg, you need to do this. I'm musing out loud. I don't need the answers to these questions. I'm just rambling. It's stream value. The ladder is a sturdy piece of engineering, but much may go wrong after 20 years of disuse. I might do it before Mount Gulg. And then if I get stopped, like I'll have like almost nothing left. Dulia Chai. These two silly billies are just they're so wholesome characters, you know what I mean? First things first, a 50-point inspector. Wouldn't do to have them falling to pieces now. What are you standing there gawping? There's lots to be done, so go and make yourself useful. Fine, I'll go talk to the quest advancer. What do you got? Bottom rung, they call this place. How very apt. Apparently it used to be a control center for the ladder and a bustling hub of transport. Its glory days are far behind it. Dost thou see yonder pair of Talos? For a blessing, they are found to be in good repair. Master Chai prepareth to activate them as we speak. With our arcane knowledge, Ishtola and I will serve as his assistants. At the appointed hour, we shall imbue the golems with ether. Others, meanwhile, attend to the ladder itself, which hath too long lain neglected. Extensive maintenance will be needed ere it can move again, as well as myriad materials with which to perform it. If thou art willing, we would prevail upon thee to procure lumber. I am not a botanist. Oh, we're gonna do it anyway. Directly to the south, thou wilt find a dry dock. Okay, that makes sense. Hello, Talos. Hello, Auroch. Hello, Lowland Hyssop. Grithel, guys. But first it's Urvith. Hello there, Cinder. Haven't seen you around before. New to Gate Town, I take it? If you need lumber for a shack, you've come to the right place. We could do the building for you, too, though that'll cost extra. Oh, we need it for the lift. We want lumber to store the ladder. Why in the world would anyone want to do that? You don't have the coin. Least you could do is come up with a believable excuse. Well, look, I'm not one to turn folk away. I'll give you your lumber if you do me a favor in return. I just finished taking stock of our supply and was about to do another round for good measure. I want you to do the counting instead, and we'll see if your total matches mine. Now, some of our lumber is lying about the yard, but most of it's kept in the storehouse. For these, you can just ask Grizzle for the number. Here, I'll lend you some writing materials so you can take notes. Can't read or write. I'm stupid. It's a puzzle. Taking stock for Urvith. Last I counted, we had 68 planks in the storehouse there. Ah, one short. 9 of those are rotted, though, so that we tossed them out. Another load just arrived. 13 blanks all told, but one's damaged. It's only good for kindling now. Bring the good ones here, and be sure to let Urvith know as well. So, how many planks does that make now? You're writing down these numbers anyway, right? I'm sure you can work it out. Oh no! Warrior of Light told you needs to think. Oh, there it is. Scrawled in your own hand, the note says 68 in storehouse, 9 discarded, 13 delivered, 1 damaged. Oh, I was about to say, do we have to hand count these that are lying around? But no, we don't. Lumber stack. $11. All these pieces of wood, but I just need to know where the shinies are. Damn it. I'm vibing too hard to the song. I'm not paying attention. Is it down here? Oh, is it behind the storehouse? Are they cheeky? They might be cheeky. No, they're not. Hang on. Something obvious I probably looked at 3 times already. Did I talk to you? Nope. Looking for an interactable. Hang on, I'm stupid. On the far end of no, it's not. Outside the quest circle now. They wouldn't put crap outside the quest circle. They never do that. People would complain. I should be sprinting. This will make this better. Not there, not there. We're looking on the ship? We're looking at the ship itself? No. This is the one pile of wood. Looks like this. I'm having trouble with this. Why am I so stupid? You know, I did actually like the puzzles in 7.3. I just can't do this one for some reason. The one that's not actually a puzzle. I already talked to you. Yes. I do not see any interactables. What the hell's wrong with me? I do not remember this being a problem. Like I'm going mad. Okay, okay. We have a clue. I got the up arrow. It's not above. Oh, it's above. God damn it. I knew it was hidden away somewhere. Hang on. Look at these dicks. Ah, it's on me. It's on me. I'm staring at the quest circle. The answer's right in front of my face. 24. Alright. Alright. 11 plus 24 is 35. Plus 68. Oh, fuck it. Who needs brains when you've got batteries? Da 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 da. Just imagine the word of like pulling out an abacus. That'd be a great emote, actually. Okay. I suppose if we have tomestones, do we really need an abacus? I don't know. This game's technology convention has been absolutely hosed for a while now. Just put in whatever you want. Bam! Thanks for your help. Taking stock fare puts me to sleep, but it has to be done. As promised, I'll give you your lumber. What did you need it for anyway? The left. If you're serious about the letter, I'll be damned. If that's the case, please let us help with the work. We're shipwrights with no ships to build, only shacks. While it's a living, we all itch to do something greater. This fellow you say is in charge. You reckon he'd mind for the likes of us barging in on this project? Yes or yes? It's fine. I have to get used. I have to prepare myself for this in Dawn Trail when all answers are yes or yes. Anyway, off we go. Come, my company issue chocobo. We have traveled the widths and breadths of the land for many a day and night and moon and Urianji measurement words. Don't think about it, Island Rail. It's thinking about it. It didn't do it, though. It defied its instinct. I'm proud of it. All out return. Wert thou able to procure the lumber? I've also procured people with lumber. Well, well, it's not only the material, but the eager cooperation of the shipwrights besides. The expertise shall greatly avail our efforts. Master Chai's own efforts have not been without struggle, but he hath proven himself to be a determined soul, I doubt not. But the work shall be complete ere long, and we may continue on our way once more. Though it hath been years in the making, at long last the people stand united in defiance of the world's fate, their hopes spurring us ever onward towards journey's end. Whatsoever may await us when thou takest those final steps, I pray it shall be with a smile upon thy face. How nice of you. Oh, hang on a minute. By the intensity with which he works, 'tis as if all that reluctance was a lie. I'm not going to talk to everyone else. Ah, Alice. I entrust upon you. Round of the, okay. He's saying something meaningful. Damn it. But prematurely do I give myself to sentimental musings. Many more pressing concerns demand our attention, not the least of which is the matter of how we might reach the mountain detached from the land as it is. For the present, 'twould appear we have matters very well in hand. Perhaps thou shalt take thine ease for a time. Thou wilt need every ounce of thy strength for the trials ahead. Are we taking our leave? Here it is. We're gonna throw ourselves in this bin. It's a rock bin. Whatever. Let's do a slash lean.
Would you look at that? The citizens of Eulmore engaging in what can only be described as manual labor. Who would have thought it possible? Do you know the most reliable way to deal with those who stubbornly refuse to see reason? You conquer them. Crush them under heel. Such was the trusted method of Alec, and one still favored by Gulg. But conquest is the easy part. The true challenge begins once the dust has settled, quenching the glowing embers of animosity and maintaining a semblance of peace. This requires the conqueror to treat the conquered with dignity, and the conquered to let bygones be bygones, a difficult feat to achieve. But you have achieved just that, to my considerable surprise. It's a compliment. Take it. The vibrant energy that fills the air when like-minded souls gather. To think back on that time before time, fair brings a tear to the eye. What? You thought ancient beings like us incapable of crying? Well, rest assured that if your heart can be broken, then so can mine. Back when the world was whole, we had family. Friends, loves. Men knew peace and contentment, and with our adamant souls we could live for an age. There was no conflict born of want or disparity. Our differences paled into insignificance next to all we had in common. And then there was Amarok. Never was a city more magnificent. From the humblest streets to the highest spires, she fairly gleamed. Not that you would remember any of this.
I have to be the asshole response. Sorry, Emet Selch. I have a thing I'm doing.
Never mind. The point is, the world of old was a far better place than what we have now. I believe you would like it, having witnessed the things you have. Remember, you are of the source. Unlike the half-men here, you stand only to gain. Should you survive the remaining calamities, you will become our equal. A complete existence in a complete world. But such talk is a pleasure for later. Back to work, hero. There was one thing I had meant to ask. How well do you know the Exarch? Has he ever deigned to show you what hides beneath the cowl?
Honest answer.
What? Never? Even to you? How very interesting. I shall enjoy working out what it means. Until next time.
I knew you could do it, dearest. I never doubted you for a moment.
The interactions with Emet Selch only get better. Become very poignant. Also, strictly speaking, I think if the rejoining fully happens, the Warrior of Light is not going to be 14 out of 14. We'll talk about that later, but if we want to go actually about it, they'll be one short. That's a talk for another time. A lot of people will be a one short though. It's not too big of a deal.
It's alive. I don't know if you remember, but when we first met in this world, I was all but spent. I never thought to wonder why until now. I think it all just got to be too much. The guilt of causing the flood. Knowing everyone hated me. But the worst thing was the solitude. Time wears you down, aye. Solitude eats away at you. It was this close to finishing me off. But as bad as it got, and as empty as I felt, I can't even begin to imagine what it must be like for Emet Selch. All of which is a long way of saying, don't make a choice that leaves you alone. Nothing is worth that. Especially not eternity.
Glad tidings, my friend. The ladder lives again.
The three of us have been invited to do the honors. Are you up for it? Of course, if you're worried that the whole thing might come crashing down, we can always find someone else.
Ah, God bless. Oh, we're for it.
That's the spirit. Come on then.
I think the Warrior of Light got a lift out of all those puns. I'll be here all night. Thanks, everybody.
We rode the ladder too, my comrades and I. Once upon a time. Watched the horizon grow, and the town shrink below us. Awed and terrified in equal measure, we ascended without a word, the silence broken only by the rhythm of the gears. No one but me remembers that day. Remembers our journey and our end. Retread the path. Seek, and you may yet find.
We've made it. We finally are top rung. The others shall arrive before long. Something I need you to see. What could this be about? Oh no, you can't see the near range from here, Ali say. The billets. 2 decades without the latter in operation, I would not be surprised if such an isolated settlement had long since been abandoned. That was before I spied someone to leave it and proceed to head in our direction, all the while trying to remain unseen. Whoever this mysterious person is, they should still be out there. Go on and take a look. What do you got? What do you got? Up. Blow dart minigame. It's a mysterious person. Locating the mysterious person, however, it seems he has likewise spotted you and hurriedly returns back to the village. It was a dude we rescued from drowning. How'd you get up here? We're spying on us. Personally, I don't feel comfortable without knowing who they are. Let's go. Yep, it's over there. I wonder if they'll let me in the Tamra before they let me in the Tamra. Let's find out. I want to see dwarves this stream. By Jove, I'm gonna. Also, I think the other ether currents could be up there on that top hill. I don't see. Or it's over there. I don't know where they're gonna put the last one, actually. Oh yeah, they don't give a damn. Bye. Lally ho, bitches. Yeah, we out of here. You talk to the Amaro keep. Oh, must be all the way over there. It's high up and they're still not hit it? Interesting. Yeah, just go to town. It's fine. This delicious location unraveling experience. Oh, there's more of it. It's a door. It's an Alfino. Is it all the way down there? Yes, it is. Get it in a bit. I mean, I think we're going to be going down there to Crystal Exarch anyways, but I'll pick it up early. Knock, knock. Faint sounds from inside the building, however, the door refuses to budge. Half-empty cup. Cups are half empty or half full, depending on how you see such things. Behind the counter, a kettle bubbles steadily over the stove. It's dried victuals! There's people living here. This place really is abandoned. People are definitely still living here. Well, there's no one to be seen. His plane to the village is anything but abandoned. Villagers are trying to conceal themselves. They're doing a rather poor job of it. If they don't wish to be seen, what are we to do? Everybody thinks about it. I say, aren't you the ones who saved my life? Ta-da! It's Tristal! Of course I'm not. Just on the tip of my tongue. Ever since we parted ways, I've worried for you, bound for the cities you were. Never did I imagine that we would meet again, and here of all places. What is this village? This is Amity, a settlement made up of those who survived being exiled from Eulmore. As I wandered the wild, I chanced to cross paths with an inhabitant of these parts. He took me through a secret tunnel, which led to the top of the bright cliff. I've been here ever since. Life is hard, but we know a semblance of peace. But we did at any rate, until now Gulg broke away from the earth, and just as suddenly, the ladder started moving again. You feared whoever was coming up behind would threaten your lives. See, there's no cause for concern. Will you tell me what has brought you here? Oh, we're gonna tell him I'm beating up Vauthry. Gonna hit him in the face. Bless his redness. Strange tale, but I have no reason to doubt your words. I owe you my life. If there's anything I can do to help, you need but say the word. Your help would be most welcome to begin with. We request your people's permission to reconnoiter the area. If we are to confront Vauthry, you must find a way. Must needs find a way, Alf, you know, to reach Mount Gulg. Hardly need our permission to be here. I'll tell the others about you and yours. We haven't much to offer in the way of hospitality, but our village is at your disposal. Please use it as you see fit. It's a village. Trying to remember if there actually is a tunnel you can get to. I don't think there is. You end up flying, so it doesn't really matter that much. Worse than the revelation that Vauthry's a Syniard, I'm surprised the free citizens came together to work on the ladder. It was possible for people to change so quickly. Yes. For Dwarven myth. Dwarven gear. That is what we would get around Tamra. Yet another hapless soul that Alfie knows saved from mortal danger, I see. Some things never change. At any rate, it seems that brother has a mind to linger. Meanwhile, I have a mind for us to explore. Viola and I are going to scout out the area. We'll be back in a while. Very well then, just take care out there. Oh, we still get the cool music. Ah! Leveled up from walking around. Good feeling. Emma. Oh, make me go around. Fine. Guess it's in the Dragar's house? The Dragars. diverges. Let's split up so we can cover more ground. I'll go east if you'd be so kind as to head west. Beneath the foot of the mountain, take note of what we see along the way. In a short while, then. Are we gonna find a fight? Find a fight. Let's get it. 84, I get something new? I think it's 84. Da-da-da. 86? Hang on a minute. No way. Ah, things get upgraded. Ah, I got a better AoE at 86. That's really it. Wow. Not a hell of a lot. Well, Tengensu. Tengensu is kind of a big deal. A bit of a ho-hum 80 to 90 though. Though to be fair, the my current kit I think is probably the best iteration of Samurai. Shadowbringer's stuff in general is typically the best version of classes as a sort of a sweeping generalization. There are a couple of classes that are like better at specific things or more fun at specific things, but it's Endwalker where it starts to get busy. Ogen Amakiri feels so damn good though. I can't be too mad about it. Goodbye. Further up. Clip me. Oh man, all this exploration XP. Drink it in. It's Allie say. Huh. I wonder. Doesn't matter.
You're a sight for sore eyes. I don't know about you, but I bumped into quite a few Sin Eaters out there.
Me too.
You too, then. It seems the closer we get to Mount Gulg, the more of them there are. Looks a lot bigger from here, doesn't it? If I were Vauthry,
that's how perspective works, Alize.
Surround myself with as many Sin Eaters as I could lay my hands on.
It is true. That's how it works.
And judging by the number we've already faced, his lordship is of the same mind. This is going to be a tough climb. But first things first. We need to determine if climbing is even an option. The more I look, the less likely it seems. Y'shtola is right to be worried. But flying may be our only choice after all.
Speaking of flying.
There you are. Master Alphino was afeard you had met with some misfortune.
Urianger. And you too, Exarch. What brings you here?
I wish to observe the final struggle with my own eyes. I arrived at Bottom Rung too late to accompany you, but I was in time to join Urianger and the others. Come, let us see how this unfolds.
Elegant drones, no!
Well, it seems flying is off the table.
If we have learned that much, then the Machina have served their purpose.
Ah, so that's what they were for. Wasteful, but effective.
It would seem our foe will not be reached by land or air. We must needs withdraw to consider another course.
Must needs.
Master Alphino waiteth for us atop Rung. Thither should we make our way.
A bit of a hike down there. It's fine. None of these are blue, are they? No. And you're a bluer. That's no. Different than that quest? No, that's it. That's the one I already knew about. And then yeah, because this is the one to unlock the Dwarf Society quest. Okay, we haven't gotten anything new yet. There's just a one that's left, right? Yes. Alright, so there's 2 side quests. Oh, that's an A. That's an A rank. Fuck. Pay attention.
Oh, go fight it.
Yeah, no. It was a B rank.
Level range.
It was a B rank, maybe. It's everybody. What do y'all got? Taking the sights. All the grinding and shaking, I was afraid the lift floor would fall out from underneath me. I'm sure the trembling will go away soon. Ah, adorable. I don't suppose some grappling hooks would suffice. Turn for my health, are you? Indeed, we are a little far from the Crystarium. Rest assured, this old man can usher up another win for what is to come. Old man. I think he's mentioned that before, but if not, oh, this is where we start to learn a little more about that anyway. Thus are we all gathered. Through Rin, I am afeard, did not much enjoy the ascent. Because of our delay, the Exarch arrived and we took some time to apprise him of the situation. Yes. I think we tries to be here, I suppose, as well, then they're right. At any rate, it's time to tackle our next obstacle, finding a way to reach Mount Gulg. We need to put all our heads together.
In short, there's no path, and the sky is thick with Vauthry's winged devils.
We might consider Amaro. But without extensive training, we cannot hope to contend with the Eaters. Eulmore's airship fleet, meanwhile, consists solely of transport vessels ill-suited for battle. And without the expertise of one such as Sid, we are in no position to attempt a refit.
Everybody's thinking.
Oh, it's so frustrating! That wretched mountain should jolly well come back down to earth!
Now, dearest, we mustn't disturb these good people at their work. We've ridden the ladder, seen the sights. It's past time we took our leave.
The lady may well have the right of it. Mount Gulg will not soon come down to Earth, nor can we compel it to do so. But if the mountain will not come to the land, mayhap the land may be made to come to the mountain. In the form of a Talos. A Talos large enough to reach out and take the volcano in its grasp.
To build such a golem would be an onerous undertaking indeed. Yet the principle seemeth sound in itself.
Balderdash! No one has ever made one even half that size. Leaving aside the small matter of logistics, which, by the way, would be no small matter, the design would be unimaginably complex. Though, I suppose, if its only function is to cling to the ruddy mountain, perhaps it needn't be. Solid base, firmly rooted to the ground, sacrifice mobility to simplify the construction, reducing materials required. Wait, what am I thinking? We would still need a veritable army of people to do the work. Left to the crew that helped down below, it would take decades, if not a nice round century.
Nice round century.
So we need more hands. And what sort of things would these hands be required to do?
Let's see. First, we'd need people to procure the stone for the chassis. The rock found near the mountain would suit our purposes well enough. It'd be a simple task to quarry the stuff, but given the stupendous quantity required, we'd need all the help we can get.
We have friends amongst the miners of Armoray. I will go and petition their aid.
While you do that, I'll make for Mordsuk. I'm sure I'll be able to drum up some support.
Then I shall return to Kholusia. From fishers to carpenters, Eulmore is home to all manner of talented folk. I dare say their skills will avail us.
Is there anything else you need?
Well, yes, actually. Magic. Lots of the stuff, as much as possible. To awaken a Talus of this size would require an entire congregation of mages.
Many among the Knights Blessed are gifted in the arcane arts. I will recruit them to our cause.
The Fey folk, too, possess surpassing aptitude in magics. Yet they are not wont to cooperate in the endeavors of men. Leastwise, not without making all manner of mischief. That being the case, I would instead call upon the people of the Crystarium, with thy permission, Exarch.
We are at your disposal, as are our Amaro and Chocobos.
I'm sorry. You mean to tell me you can call on not only the people of Eulmore and the Crystarium, but the Knights Blessed and the Meol, and even those miners? But that's just about everyone in Ballynorbrand. Who are you people? And how did you come to have so many friends?
The artist helping Odin, his assistants.
Oh, dearest, have you forgotten already? Alfino told us that when we first...
Silly.
Actually, that may not have been... never mind.
So, as you can see, you will not want for bodies. I trust you will have your design ready in good time for their arrival. Norvrant is counting on you, heir to Daedalus Stoneworks.
I love this scene because it is earned. Everything you did in this expansion, everything you and your friends have done, all of it comes together. It's great because like this is also just like the culmination of the entire 14, right? Like all you do is make friends with people. It's just like we're weaponizing it now. You're like, oh crap. Such a feel-good feeling.
I take it we will be assisting Master Chai, though I am quite sure he has everything under control.
Still a Final Fantasy game. The power of friendship kills God. Still a JRPG for that matter. Power of friendship kills God. Nothing's changed. And it is also like
it's that almost every fucking turn, this expansion just smacks you in the face with how good it is. I hate it.
It is. It's also like up until now, like you have your moments of like everybody getting together, but a lot of it was sort of like, well, you kind of have to, don't you? Right? Like when everybody gets together to go fight the Empires, like, well, it's either that or the Empire kicks your ass. Like there's always a practical stand to that. But here, it's sort of like we're doing something completely ridiculous to go fight something because we have no other options. Who do we got on our side? And then we just point at the entire place. And again, thinking back at this expansion, like we came here, we had nothing. Like the first person we met literally died 5 minutes later. The first person to give us kindness is just this is the kind of world this is. But the power of friendship kills God, and it's just that strong. And this is the kind of branding that this game has. I thought I was gonna make it to the dwarves today. I'm glad I just went over there and took a peek. So at least we have some dwarves. It means that like dwarves are gonna be next stream then. Dwarves and then probably Mount Gulg.
Yeah, actually, you probably get to the major turning point, and then next stream might potentially be the end. Potentially.
Probably 3 more
you
streams.
May actually have a third one.
Yeah, like I think next stream is gonna be rounding up things up here. At least the dungeon. I don't know if we'll be able to get to the trial as well. And then that happens. And then stream 2 is whatever's left of that. Then we go to zone 6. We muck around in zone 6 for a good while. I gotta finish the Cardinal Virtue quest. And then after that, there's a lot of cutscenes. It might actually be 4 streams. It might be 4 streams. Thinking about it, that the second half of the final zone is a heavy one. That's a walk. Anyway, well, we'll at least get this moving along. When he asked for my hand, my husband promised that he would one day build a talus that could take us to the very heavens, and now he'll do it. See, Knife Fiend. I also enjoy how, again, I just love these two characters because they're just pure. They're like these pure characters, and that they have a backstory. They have their hands aren't clean, but like their acts and what they do, and so he just gets so wrapped up in this impossible idea because his mind just can't let it go, and then he just accidentally includes himself in this. I love it. Have the design ready, he says. In good times, he says. Does he even understand what's involved? Before I can even attempt to design anything, I need intimate knowledge of the land, the knowledge of locals. Last I heard, no one lives here. There's a couple people over there. What? A village of Eulmore in exiles? Those people have every reason to loathe a free citizen like me. They couldn't possibly be willing to cooperate. Oh, this will never work. Never. I never should have fixed the ruddy lift. Never should have written it up here. Never should have. Never should have. Oh no, he's imploding now. Darling appears to have lost the plot. But he has it in him. He's the cleverest man I know. He just wants for confidence sometimes. If you were to give him some words of encouragement, I'm sure he can give you your Talos. A bit of advice I learned from his mother, who responds poorly to obvious praise. You'll need to find another way to stoke the fires of his motivation. Awaken his sense of daring. Choose words that will best encourage China's. In order to succeed, he must lift his spirits sufficiently during the conversation. Crap.
I will say though, I'm a little upset that we didn't get more fat cats.
Yeah, it's just the ones walking around. There you go. Can't do it. No one can. A Talos of that size, no one's ever dreamed of it. That's not gonna work. Alfinovan struggled to collect firewood. He did? He's such a capable lad, brimming with confidence. I suppose even the most capable among us have struggles to overcome. Regardless of my own feelings, I can't do a damn thing without help from those villagers, and I'm not bally likely to give it. Tristol's among them. You said so yourself. At least you've forgotten. We essentially sent him to his death. Even if the others don't bear a personal grudge, he would never forgive us. Things won't improve by themselves. You have to take the first steps. I know. Unless we take the first step, there can never be reconciliation. This is a chance for everyone to come together. Even if they hurled stones at me, perhaps it's worth trying to apologize. But what then? In the end, it's not even a question of forgiveness. Building such an enormous Talos is impossible. No amount of contrition will change that. Even if by some miracle the people of Amity were willing to let bygones be bygones, they think that the plan is absurd. I think it's absurd. Everything you touch turns to gold. No one would doubt your plan. Less absurd than the change that's come to Eulmore. Well, I can't argue with that logic. Enormous as the task is, it's simply a matter of finding a solution to a practical problem. From that perspective, it's not entirely unrealistic. Realistic or no, there's no guarantee of success. There are risks to consider should the venture fail. I imagine for a moment that we fail to reach Vauthry and only succeed in provoking him. In his fury, he may well unleash his hordes of eaters and will meet a horrible end. We could build the Talos for battle. I've thought of that, I assure you, but I'm afraid Talos cannot contend with seniors. If they could, I would never have come to Eulmore. Nonetheless, I appreciate your earnest attempt to find a solution. Ah, damn it. Makes me wonder, what is it that drives you? Tell me, why did you throw yourself into the midst of such grueling struggle? I got roped into it. I had to. I had to. Good thing. No, it's fine. I'll start here next stream. I'm at time anyway. So. Where's my button? There's my button. Alright, we're reaching it now, guys. We're about to hit the big points. We're already hitting big points. And Night Phoenix, you said you were gone. You're still here, cheeky. Anyway, I'll be doing roulette farming Saturday. Not normal nonsense. I'll be streaming abnormally next week. I'm thinking Tuesday. Off stream. I might change my mind, but I'm sort of enjoying the premise of it. So keep an eye out for a random ass stream on Tuesday. Maybe. I'll see how I feel about it. I'm warming myself up to it. But anyway, thank you all for hanging out.